Well, folks, this is Jeff with Jeff and Ben's Outdoors channel, and it's that time of year. Fall is in the air, deer season's open, and of course, last Monday we killed that little doe. We're going to can it, pressure can it. So, I always look forward to this time of year, the deer harvest we can put up for the winter. All right, folks, we got both tenderloins and both back straps diced up, and here's the scraps that were left over. I cut off all the sinew and the fat, and we're not going to let that go to waste because Henry likes deer meat, and so does Boo Boo. Boo Boo is our other little Chihuahua. She weighs probably about 4 pounds maybe at the most. But anyway, we're going to make stew meat out of this, and we're going to pressure can it. And I'm going to go ahead and cut up some carrots and potatoes. Hattie's going to be steaming and boiling our jars, getting them sanitized, and then the lids and everything. And we'll get back to you here in just a little bit and show you some more video footage. We'll cut those carrots up and potatoes. All right, what I've done is I've peeled a 2-pound bag of carrots. I'm going to dice them up and put them in the stew meat. But this is just, like I said, this is just the 2 tenderloins and the 2 back straps. And we're going to make it into a stew. And Hattie's going to boil her jars and get that process done for sanitation reasons. But we're going to add potatoes, carrots, and seasoning. And the rest of the deer, the front shoulders and the hind quarters, half of that we're going to make and grind it up into deer burger, ground burger, and then we're going to can it too, and then make some more stew meat, and kind of like a taco seasoned burger. But we are a people that just don't deer hunt for pleasure and for trophies and all that, a sport, but we also eat what we shoot and kill, process, and all the whole 9 yards. So we know that our meat is clean and that it's sanitary, and we know where these deer come from. And so far, down through the years, we've not found one that was sick or had any problems. So stay tuned with us, and we'll be back with you in a little bit. Basically what you're doing here, folks, is you're cooking a meal and saving it for later. Cooking a meal and saving it for later. Using my fillet knife to chop up my carrots, which is not always the best thing to do, but it gets the job done. This is the last of our potato crop this year, so we're going to make good use of that in our stew. Might have to add some to it, but we're not sure how many quarts we're going to have the volume wise, so we can add or take away or whatever we need to do. One thing that you need to do when you start canning is make sure that your gasket is in good shape and it's not brittle, not got any broken places in it. And Hattie always takes a toothpick and runs it through that hole. Make sure that hole's not stopped up. And this little thing's like a pressure valve. It pops up when it's under pressure, and that's how you know it's still under pressure. And we're gonna, I believe we're gonna have to can these for about 90 minutes on 10 pounds. Is that right, Hattie?
Yeah, I'm still reading.
I believe it's 90 minutes on 10 pounds. And she boils all her jars and her lids, make sure that they're sanitized. And the little seal lids, you want to put them in hot water so that the rubber on them will be good and soft, so it'll get a good seal. All right, we got the jars sanitized and boiled, and Hattie's putting in the canning salt. The recipe calls for she put her salt in, and now she's going to put some meat in, deer meat.
We'll go ahead and put the onions in.
Let's put the onions in.
Might have to chop some more onions.
We like onions. Garlic. We're not going to put garlic in it though. Yeah, I think that's going to be good.
Worked out all right.
Yeah.
Everything's been clean and sterile, so we will scoop it right up off the countertop. Okay, did you want the meat next?
We may be short on the meat a little bit, so I'll just do halfway for now, and then that way we can adjust on our.
Well, you did a good job chopping this.
We need to mark on the jar that is tenderloin and backstrap. That way we'll know the difference when we eat it.
You know what? I need a bigger spoon. Guess you learn as you go, right?
Yep.
Looks like you're gonna have cleaning.
That's what we want in it.
Yep. Yep.
We still got Henry's and Boo's.
Yep.
To do.
Can their dog food.
This will come in handy. They say that this will keep for 2 years. Now, I'm not sure about that. If it'll keep for 2 or even longer, we don't know for sure.
Do you see one that looks thinner than the others?
Well, 2.
Yeah, this is not. So what we probably should have done is take one jar and finish topping off, and then and 1 quart of the dog food in with this can.
We'll do that. All right, folks, we've decided to adjust our recipe. We're going to put a little brown gravy mix in it. That again. Yeah. Little brown gravy mix, because we've not got a lot of deer meat in each one of these, and that's what makes your fluid. And we got the dog's dog food. Got it ready to go.
Wipe these tops with a little bit of vinegar on a rag, on a towel. I can't find my little magnet that helps me get these out, so it might be
Be a chore then, won't it?
a little bit of one, but it'll be alright.
I can tell already that's going to be good.
Sure.
Okay, folks, we got a steady stream of steam coming out.
Put the
that's-
jiggler on.
That's 10 pounds, right?
Yeah.
So when that starts jiggling, this will pop up and that'll start jiggling. And when it's steady, then we start counting 90 minutes.
Right.
Hope it don't blow up. All right, it just started jiggling, folks. Now we're going to set the timer for 90 minutes. Okay, folks, our 90 minutes are up. We're just waiting for it to cool down. You can see that that button's still up, so they're still under pressure. The shaker has quit, so we're going to wait. A lot of times it'll take about 30 minutes for that button to drop, and then we'll wait a little bit longer just to make sure all the pressure's off. But sometimes you can do this late in the evening, just leave it overnight and leave it in there. Wake up the next morning and it'll be ready to go. Can't wait to see what it looks like. All right, folks, we got our deer stew canned and